I paid $13,000 for this lot in 2020. Check this out, right? So this lot behind me, I paid 13K. The lot is zone commercial, all right? The reason why I bought this particular lot, and walk with me. Let's walk and talk, man. So the reason why I bought this particular lot, right, is because of, all right, I knew it was in an area that was considered the hood, all right? And being that this area was considered the hood, I knew how rapid gentrification was happening, not only in Charlotte, North Carolina, but all across the country. So I was like, yo, it's only a matter of time before this area pop off, right? So what I did was I bought this property in my retirement account. Yes, if you have a self-directed retirement account, you can buy real estate in it. You can buy stocks with it. Like, you're in control of your retirement account. So I bought this in my retirement account, and for $13,000 in 2020. I sold it for $75,000. All right, so I had it for 6 years, sold it for $75,000. I thought it was worth more. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to show you the lot and a little bit of the area so you can see what's going on. All right, that's the motel right there. Not the best motel, but it's obviously got better. This is a car shop right across. And then you have multiple vacant lots, right? Multiple vacant lots here, okay? This used to be a low income community, but now not so much, okay? So as you see with my lot, I did not have to keep up maintenance because it was trees. So I didn't have to cut grass. I just had to keep up the property tax on this joint, man. But the highway is right on the other side, which is not necessarily a good thing because if you build a house here, you might can hear the highway all night. All right, so yeah, like low maintenance because I didn't have to maintenance the yard, just had to keep up the property tax. Now here's the thing of this. This lot was zone commercial. Obviously, there's the car repair place across the street. So this was zone commercial. Which some people say, well, that's a good thing, right? It's a normal size lot. Not necessarily the best thing because for the person that's probably going to buy it, they're going to have to get it rezoned, and getting it rezoned, which is a process, so that they can build residential property on it, okay? I repeat, so they can build residential property. Now, if this was a corner lot and it was commercial, that could add more value. You know, you can do more things on the corner, all right? But I've been trying to pitch this thing for like 150 because I got to take care of some things, but we end up ultimately settling on $75,000, which I think is good. I got it for $13,000, paid the taxes for a few years. When I first got this property in 2020, taxes was like $300 or something, you know, something petty. But as property value went up around here, taxes began $900, $1,200, etc. But these are the things you can do in real estate when you properly invest in land. If you want to invest in land, these are some questions you should ask yourself. Is it city water or city sewer? That's a great thing, because if it's not city water or city sewer, that means it's probably going to be septic and well. Septic means you have to dig for a septic, but you have to test your soil to make sure your soil is good. And then you have to dig for your well, all right? You are responsible, you're the homeowner of that. You're responsible for pumping out your septic tank every X years, maintenance in it, maintenance in your well to make sure your well water is good, okay? So just because it's well water doesn't mean it's good. So I met somebody that said that their father did not test his well water, so after years of drinking contaminated water, right? Unfortunately, he passed from heart disease, okay? So, because of course, if we got well water, we going to test it every year. Yeah. Of course, we're going to do it, but we don't actually do it. So, after years of drinking it, cooking with it, brushing your teeth, now you got, unfortunately, he had got heart disease. I like city water because the city makes sure that everything is straight. You know what I'm saying? With the water, we got good drinking water. Your water's clean. Your sewer line, right? Once it gets to like the public property part, The city's responsible. They make sure everything is good. With your sewer line that's on your property, like if a tree branch growing your sewer line and it busted on your side of the property, yeah, then you got to fix it. But on their side, they'll fix it. So, I like city water, city sewer. It's easier to tap into and just go. But, some people like country living. Some people say well water is the best drinking water, but I'm not going to get into that. You can tell me what you think below. But, yeah. Investing in real estate, in land, you want to make sure, like, what are the utilities? City water, city sewer, that lot is going to be worth more, okay? So that's a good sign that you can tap into that. You want to see, is the lot flat? This looks pretty flat, so they don't have to bring dirt in and things of that nature, you know what I mean? But the most important thing is what's your utilities there? You know what I mean? So this is an investment that paid off. And this is why I tell y'all to invest, man. You know what I'm saying? Bought it for $13,000 in 2020, sold it for $75,000, man. So y'all got to get into the game, man. And, I know these videos cool to watch, but you got to get in there and start holding it. It's cool to make money. I get it. Very cool to make money. But it's also cool to hold on assets, right? And when you need money to clean things up, guess what? You can liquidate assets. Hey, I'm Nasser, a.k.a. the real estate guru. I'm not a guru, I'm a guru because I actually do this business. Hey, click on that video next to me. Peace.